Don't crack, incense burn, couch stone, turn, slow, churn, brain drip, well blur, ashtray full, still feel empty, pull heavy, lungs turn empty, phone on mute, phone friendly, whole crew float, move gently. Welcome to the smoke session, no stressing, keep smoking and enjoy the show. Home in a slow flow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep talk, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow. Every fold, origami on the table. Story in the swirl, every cone, every cable. Ceiling got waves, yeah, move unstable. But my heart stays steady, no label, no label. Laugh heavy chest, we still grinning. Still small, hell still winning. Eyes red, mind clear, head spinning. Every pour, new scene, new beginning. Who's fly through when the smoke rise? Who stay real when the buzz dies? Get past here, let the short ties. Hope ain't fade in the porch light. Welcome to the smoke session. No stressing. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Home in a slow flow. Welcome to the smoke session. Deep thoughts, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow.
Welcome on in, man, to the smoke session, y'all. What's going on with you? So, shout out to Gooch for doing the Last Stand recap. So while I was laying down, fucked around and missed the damn Auto Ward interview. So since I'm here, I'm gonna recap that month right real quick, y'all. Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz going through a lot of things, but separate. Different. I get some ice, babe. Different. Different struggles that they had to get them to where they at right now, and for this fight. So let's listen in, to the Auto Ward Hall of Fame interview with Andre Ward and Ward&Jones. So let's cue that up. And Keyshawn says, you don't have any ice? Okay. All right. So Keyshawn also said he was drinking the entire camp. And the last 2-3 camps, he's been going through shit. So let's bring it back to the beginning of the episode.
Sports, life, and entertainment from our view.
How much better than that can you get?
Me and Roy don't always agree, but one thing you will get is a Hall of Fame worth the game. And welcome back to another episode of the Hall of Game. I got my co-host with me, Roy Jones Jr. Roy, what's going on with you?
Hey, I'm chilling, bro. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. We've been talking about this card, the Ring 6 card, January 31st, in the boxing mecca, MSG, Madison Square Garden in New York City, with the main event being Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. We know what that's going to do. That's going to be a great fight. But this co-main event is a fight that I'm leaning into. It's a lot of storylines around it. It's two fighters that I have a lot of respect for. They are different fighters. They got to where they to this matchup different ways, but this is a bit of a crossroads for both of these fighters for different reasons. And I'm talking about Keyshawn Davis, who is 13-0, and the contender Jermaine Ortiz, who's 22-1. Only two losses he had was against top flight competition. Vasily Lomachenko and the guy who's in our main event, Teofimo Lopez. Roy, when you look at this matchup, Keyshawn being out, Jermaine being, I don't want to call him a journeyman, but he's a contender in the 140-pound division. What are your first thoughts about this matchup?
BTA, Beltec. You heard me? We're going to find out what Keyshawn.
Which way, though?
We're going to find out what Keyshawn really made of. He got to put Beltec. You know what I'm saying? If he really the truth, he got to show us right now. If he don't show us right now, then, of course, Ortiz going to show us something different. So Ortiz is that guy, like you said, he gets right up to the next level, and he just can't seem to get over the hump. Well, if you're going to plan on getting over the hump, you got to get past a guy like this. So you got to put BTA, you feel me? If you don't, then you're not what we think you are. But I think he is what we think he is. I just think that he's been going through a few different things outside of the ring, which I think have been affecting him more so than inside the ring. And just because we know him inside of the ring, we get to see these things manifest inside the ring more so than we do outside the ring, because we don't know his outside the ring lifestyle. You feel me? So when guys have issues outside the ring, and what we know him from is inside the ring, we see a manifestation of the issues they're having in their other part of life unfold in the boxing ring. Hopefully he's gotten that part of his life taken care of, because this guy he's fighting now ain't the guy you want to come in not ready for it. This guy's got right at the door twice, knocked on that door twice. He just didn't get in. He's really trying to get in this time. You feel me? Here's another opportunity for him. So we'll see what happens.
Keyshawn's last fight that he actually fought was in February 2025, but he was supposed to defend that WBL world title in June of last year. He comes in a homecoming, the table was set, the stage was set for him to really show up and show out again at home. He came in 4 pounds overweight, and a brawl ensued in the back corridors of the arena, and it was all captured on.
So basically, you have two guys who have to win, right? That's why a lot of people think they have mixed feelings about the fight, because both of these guys have to win. And Jermaine Ortiz is not a small boy, right? But I do have a picture here. Neither is Keyshawn fucking Davis. That's not 140 pounds right there, y'all. Shakur's really trying. He's got more of, like, you know, the stocky bit, man. Listen, bro, look at the difference in these two motherfuckers, man. But yeah, let me get back to it.
ESPN, and we haven't seen Keyshawn Davis since. It's so interesting for a young fighter, just an athlete in general. One day you can be on top of the world. Everybody wanted to sign Keyshawn Davis. Everybody was high on him. He's a blue chip prospect who was fast tracked to a world title, and one day or one night can change everything. And now there's more questions about Keyshawn Davis than we have answers. And I'm not just talking inside the ring. I'm talking outside the ring. The wind blew a different direction. And now the majority of the boxing community, Roy, they're looking at Keyshawn Davis a lot different.
Yeah. We damn sure. So let's go and get to it. Let's talk Let's talk to Keyshawn Davis. Let's get his.
Hey, it's Lacey.
We're gonna get that damn commercial. That won't come in, but let's get his side of the story.
Obviously, it's going to be a lot of chatter after something like that. But Keyshawn Davis is back at 100, a new weight class, a new team, and against a real bona fide contender in the game. How are you feeling in training camp so far?
I feel amazing, honestly. First of all, the vibes in this training camp, like, we laughing every single day. We having fun with this training camp. We also locked in, studying every single day. And like, my coach is not playing with me, man. They making sure my diet is straight. My PT making sure my body is straight. Like, man, I don't got no complaints, man. Honestly, man. Shoot, me and my team, we going to church together. Like, we just trying to do everything right. You know what I'm saying? So we can come out, victorious, but just not victorious. Just come out with a groundbreaking win.
There's been a lot of change, like we said, since last year. And there's a quote that you gave to Ring Magazine when you said, everybody that I used to work with, I don't work with anymore.
What up, Bo? Before we continue, what's going on?
Hey, what's good, man?
Ain't much, man. I just I missed this interview, but I was watching. I seen it like 2-3 hours after it showed, so I didn't catch the whole Jermaine Ortiz part. But Keyshawn definitely was saying some shit that people probably thought or was like he got to be on something. Yeah.
Shit, I've been missing out on a lot of stuff, man. I still ain't get a chance to review that thing.
The dog fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got to view. I said it was on YouTube, right?
Yeah. So well, I was playing it. It was on YouTube. We played the whole fight, but you I guess you had to bounce.
Nah, I wanted to watch because you said the whole card is tough.
The whole card is motherfuckers getting knocked around the ring, motherfuckers getting knocked down, getting back up, winning the fights. Yeah, it was an explosive ass card, bro. For real.
Yeah, but I see people online making fun, talking about they only did 17 pay-per-views or some shit.
They did around 50, 60,000 pay-per-views at $65 a pop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody's making fun and online said they only did 17, not even 17,000, like 17. I was sitting up here, I said, nah, I ain't no way in hell.
Nah, it made independently 50 to 60,000 at $65 a pop.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then you sold like 98, like 10,000 seats.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever. I mean, yeah, they got their money back. It's just that Sabril lost the damn fight.
And plus, the UK dude's gonna be paying for the fight anyway. So that was gonna be a sale regardless.
So, people are talking their shit, but to be truthfully honest with you, that man gonna be good in the second. Word.
Yeah.
That man gonna be good in the second. Ain't no and then Dalton Smith changed the landscape at 140. So
right.
Eddie with Eddie Hearn. So you already know what Eddie about to do with that. He about to price tag the shit out of this dude.
Hell yeah.
So and before I get back to what do you think about what Oscar said, and then what the Turk did right out like you know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know the full story, but I do know you talking about with the whole Virgil Ortiz and
Boots, yeah.
Boots. So I heard snippets like the clips, and he was saying like, 60-40, 5% go to the winner. But let's just say, if Boots was a win, so that means he'd still be getting the less amount, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To me, and then I think Eddie Hearn's going, saying some stuff too. But to me, look, I'm tired of both of these niggas, man. I'm talking about the fighters, bro. Yo, Virgil Ortiz and Boots ain't worth the shit that they claim to be, right? They both, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, they both talented. But this whole shit, they trying to pump it up like it's some Crawford Spence type of nonsense. Man, these dudes ain't really doing anything, man.
No, it's not that. It's a fight that we was clamoring for 5 years now. We wanted it at 47, right? But here's what Oscar's doing. This is what Oscar did. This is why shit funny as hell. He drops one of them Instagram videos, right?
Yeah.
And says that, he finalized the Barrios Ryan fight, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And that Virgil got options. He could fight Fedora or Spence, right? Here's the funny shit. That Barrios Ryan fight, not gonna be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I think the PBC falling out with the deal with Amazon, right?
Not even. Turk snatched that shit up and made it a ring card.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you was asking like, cause like the remember Virgil's manager was asking for the Turk to step in and take this fight. He wanted the Turk to step in and take control of this fight, and they were like, no, like y'all can make this fight without the Turk. This can be like, if the Turk gonna make every fight, ain't no need for no other promoters. If that's how they're gonna do it.
They don't want to spend their own money. That's what it is.
Well,
but check this out.
What's going on way more for Virgil. They're trying to get $10 million for Virgil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both of these dudes ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. You get what you get in your negotiations. But to me, both of these dudes are clowns, man. And I'm telling you
not
why.
worth $10 million, man. And Boots is not asking for nowhere near $10 million.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying is that both of these dudes are clowns. You know what I'm saying? Because none of these dudes, like Virgil, let's get to Virgil real quick. Virgil was already the mandatory for Fundora.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he take the fight?
Stepped aside on his own.
Exactly. He could have already fought Fundora for his first title shot.
Like
but he ain't want to fight Fundora. So they want to talk that, oh, he could fight Fundora, the winner of Ryan Fundora. Man, he ain't trying to fight no Fundora. That's why his ass ain't take the fight.
Virgil, he fought Lubin. Remember, like he turned down Fundora, said he was gonna fight Keith Thurman, ended up fighting Lubin.
Well, what he wanted to do, he wanted to go after fucking Xander Zayas.
He turned that down when Xander said, yeah, I'll fight you. He turned that down. He thought it was going to be a bluff. Like Xander was going to say no, like he's some little scared pretty boy punk. Xander said, yeah, I'll beat your ass. He turned that down.
Yeah, and we already know he has a history of turning fights down anyway. Mandatory for Crawford. Twice didn't take it.
He jumped out the sanctioning body, as a matter of fact.
Right. But this is why I clown both of them right now. None of these dudes want to fight Bachram. I don't care if they could stylistically beat Bachram. They don't want to fight Bachram because they ducking a rehydration clause. These dudes want to grab a belt so they ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, so they could blow up the night of the fight.
Well, yeah, that's Virgil. Virgil wants to do that. I think Boots is more disciplined. But I definitely know Virgil wants to blow up. I definitely know Virgil wants to make 154 and then blow up to damn 170, 175 the next night.
But Boots gonna blow up too. Remember, even you were saying like Boots a big ass dude, man. Niggas should be fighting at 160.
And when he fought Stanionis and there was no rehydration call, that's when you can see like, yo, this is different, yo. But he is like disciplined enough that because remember,
his last fight,
IBF. He was always in the IBF, so he stayed disciplined.
No, he got the IBF right. When he was draining himself, right? Yeah, that's cool. He even in his last fight, the motherfucker came in the night of the fight, big as shit, like big.
Yeah, bro. When there's no rehydration clause, you get to be yourself.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. They both ducking a rehydration clause when it comes to Whistler. They want to get a belt just so they could do a unification. Like, why not go after the dude Bachram right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if people ducking rehydration clauses and shit, man, just move up.
He signed that deal, bro. He signed that deal. And until it is up, he gon' let Eddie do it because now all of a sudden Josh Kelly. I didn't even know Josh Kelly is a damn Eddie Hearn fighter.
Yeah, he the one about to fight Bachram.
Yeah, so it was like you, and then he got it for the low. You see what I'm saying? He's hoping that he can see something from Josh Kelly that running with Boots. I'm telling you, bro, the way he running game and shit, I peeped Eddie style a while ago. And he gonna put Josh Kelly up first as the tester to see what he can do with Bachram before he throw Boots in there. Man,
he ain't gonna put Boots. Boots ain't gonna get in there until he get a belt from somewhere else. That's how they do, man.
Bro, in a minute, on the 31st, two people gonna have 3 belts, and one of them guys already locked up. So you're gonna have to fight Bachram.
They already turned. Boots already. You heard the Sheik, right? Boots already turned that fight down. Motherfucker
Yeah,
talking about
I'll
two
be
tune-ups.
real with you. I don't believe the Sheik, bro. I don't believe everything the Sheik say, bro, because he already said he likes to troll and lie.
No, I
So
get it.
I don't
get it.
believe everything he say. I don't think Boots is scared of Bachram. I think there's like before I get back to this website, there's a play at the top, right? Because let me get back to it. Oscar said that him and Al Heyman made good, and they are coming together to make the biggest fights in America. I want you. He preferenced
Yeah. I see
America.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Right
know,
after that, hold on, wait. Right after that, it come out that the Turk took this fight, and now it's a ring card fight.
But you know, Oscar just be talking. Oscar be putting kid gloves on his fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, he got kid gloves. He got kid gloves. Bro, listen, after Zerto lose these two belts, and Ryan seemed to be leaning towards being with the Turk, he won't have nobody but Virgil and Schofield.
yeah, because Oscar doesn't, he don't, in his mind, he like, shit, if I'm losing these fights, I'm going to lose fighters and I'm going to lose money. But that, you know, Oscar, he doing that nonsense, talking about, oh, me and Al Heyman are back together. Man, I can't take none of these dudes serious. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get
play,
on.
bro. It's power play at the top because the Sheik is good. I ain't gonna lie, Frank Warren is good. He got a good relationship with the Sheik. It's the
Frank
you
Warren
don't know what Top Rank doing. It's the Oscars, Eddie's, and Al Heyman that we don't know what's going on. We don't know.
Frank Warren be making his fighters fight each other. That's one thing I get to Frank Warren, boy. He make his fighters fight each other, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So if it's a if they're trying to make some big fights in America, you know, because the Zerto Benavidez card, that's not a ring card,
right?
No, it's not a ring card.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
Nah, it's gonna be a Golden Boy PBC. Just don't know where they're gonna put it at. They're gonna put it on the zone. It's just like, you know, a Golden Boy PBC, or they're gonna go to Amazon and put that over there, because, you know, so it's a power play. Like by the end of the year, we're gonna know who's who, what's what, and who's gonna fall in line. Yeah, because for you to say that, and then to say 60-40 with 5% to the winner, and then the Turk say, yeah, you want to finalize all of that, but it's a ring card. Because because Ryan owed me one more fight, and this is a big enough fight for me to get that. Where, in other words, I've been going back and forth with certain people that Lewis Crocker is not going to get. Lewis Crocker is not going to compel the money for Devin to make that $14 million. He's not. He's not going to command like Lewis Crocker. Don't command like me paying you $14 million.
Yeah.
For Lewis Crocker. And then all of a sudden his mandatory comes up, and now he got to fight Paro. Instead of I thought unification Trump mandatory every time, but
shit, not if they got to it depends on the sanctioning body, because some
IBF.
Yeah, like because you got to meet a deadline if you want to get a unification bout. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
He just won, bro. He just won, and Devin them called him out, and all of a sudden Eddie got in the way. Eddie want Devin to sign a 3-fight deal at minimum with Matchroom.
Yeah, they trying to pimp Devin. Remember, he got Devin. They did that shit with Top Rank. They say, yo, you want to sign this 3-fight deal? Because they want to make sure, because in their mind, they probably thinking Devin gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah, the belt's not for sale, bro. The belt's not for sale just for you to get it and go. No, you will. I'm gonna get some money off of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Eddie saying the belt's not for sale. outside of, and outside of my work, outside of my roster, the belt's not for sale. The belt will bounce around.
Right. That's why they got to get rid of these sanctioning bodies, man. Just make the ring the fucking belt. They get rid of these sanctioning bodies, that should be fucking.
I think it's too many fighters for that shit, bro.
Then they make these motherfuckers work for a belt.
Well,
I think it's too many belts.
Listen, first of all, I don't think that the interim and the regional joints, I don't think you should have to pay a fee for them. I think those should like put you in position to get somewhere to where you can get
a real belt.
Title. But the fact that motherfuckers be like, as soon as you get the belt, motherfuckers be like, man, I don't want this motherfucker no more. You talking about 250,000, 220,000, 185,000 just to wear this motherfucker. I gotta ask for over $1 million after taxes and paying my team.
Yeah,
and then here come you.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta get rid of these sanctioning bodies.
I think
I understand there's a lot of boxes, but shit. Better. I make that ring belt the joint. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I would do? I would make the ring belt official. I would push for it to be official, an official sanctioning body.
Yeah.
And then and the TKO joint too. I'll do the TKO joint too. That would be an official. I would try to push that.
If I was, I would push the WBA and the ring belt only because the history on it. They're two oldest belts out right now. The ring belt and the WBA, they like a year apart from each other when they first started out. Even though the WBA was called something else back then.
I would push. I would be trying to get the ring belt to be sanctioned. It's gonna take some years. I would be pushing for the TKO shit to get sanctioned. And that would scare the fuck out of all the sanctioning bodies.
You want the ring belt to be a sanctioning belt? Because I
wanted to be a sanctioned belt.
That should have fallen apart quick because it's already getting prospered because you don't pay sanctioning fees.
No, they don't. They're not gonna charge no sanctioning fee. It's the Turk. The Turk pay you for winning the prize. You get a bonus for winning the prize, like in UFC.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted an official sanctioning body, and they making money off of this shit regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they take care of their champions. 5,000 here. All expenses paid, vacation, a car. Shit we used to remember the 80s and the 90s bowl and shit. We like, you know what I'm saying? Like a car. Yeah, nigga, let me get that car. I get that shit to my oldest son. This nigga been nagging about the car for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Or all expenses, man. My bitch been bothering me about getting all expenses paid. I ain't got to pay for it. It's like we used to take shit, you know what I'm saying, not for granted when they gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, all weekend, all week, we paying for it. You going to Disney World, Disneyland, we got it. We got your hotel room, whatever you get on, we got it. You the champ, you're gonna take some pictures and all of that. Because the pictures we have you take and the photo shoot's gonna match up what you're getting paid for anyway. So we got all that paid for. Family down there, warm water, clear water, beaches, you know what I'm saying? Brand new people, shit like that. Or 10, 50,000 here, depending on how I look. But I want them to be an official sanctioning body and let them show it how it's supposed to be done instead of charging a percentage to wear your belt. Why do I want to wear your belt if you're going to charge me this? If I win your belt, right, I think I'm supposed to pay before I even goddamn win the belt.
Yeah, you got to pay. You got to pay once the minute you sign up for any sanctioning body matches.
So if I'm paying then I got the belt. You want me to pay just because I got it? I ain't defending it. You want me to pay just because it's sitting in my lap? You want me to pay because you got my name on the what you call?
Yeah, you got to. I think you got to pay just to when you fight for the belt. You got to pay, even if it's an interim belt. Once you sign a contract to fight for it, whether you the champion or
They
not.
get a percentage
make
of
it
your
up for you.
bread.
Right.
So if I already done that, now I'm sitting here with the belt trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And here you come like, hey, I need that 300. Like, nigga, I'm not giving you 300. Oh, you got 50 mil. Give a fuck what I got. I'm not giving you $300,000. I ain't even defended it. I don't even know if I'm gonna defend this shit yet. What if I give you the bread and I don't even know if I'm defending shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ended up retiring. I'd have been out 300. You're not giving that 300,000 back. Fuck out of here. So it's a power play to top. If I like,
battery is low.
I would love to see
as soon as possible.
I would love to see the Turk do that shit. Put niggas make them change their whole thing because these sanctioning fees is killing boxers, bro.
Yeah.
Killing boxers.
Yeah. They are.
Like they taking
I mean,
college
I could see one side of like their argument because they'd be like, look, we making these motherfucking belts out of real fucking gold, put some diamonds on there. And, you know, in their mind, it's like it's a business because they're like, man, we ain't doing this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how they thinking.
Man, the belts are part of boxing. Y'all better figure out a way to get some of this damn bread. Like
no, I understand. But what I'm saying to them, that's their way of making money. They that's the only way they're gonna stay in business is these sanctioning fees, unless they're getting endorsement deals and shit.
They're non-profitable organizations. You know they get checks from the government all the damn time. Every year, like a church, non-profitable organization. Depending on how big of the non-profitable and what they do and how they be looking, it depends on their budget and their check. And you still like wearing the belt. It's like they call it a fee, but it's more of a donation,
right?
Type of shit. Like I'm paying my tithes to wear the belt. Get the you don't get the what's that man name?
Creflo Dollar or somebody.
Creflo all about $1 ass out my face, man.
That's what they are. They mega churches. The motherfuckers are Joel Osteen's, the motherfucking TD Jakes. Hell yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you where I come from, bro. My mom is big into that, right? She's a pastor. But she's big and she's been to the joints in Atlanta and everything, right?
Yeah.
They split. They didn't get divorced, but they split. But I seen where it started at. And it was my dad was not giving my mom no money to go to Atlanta. She like, you know what I'm saying? They both was retired. He said, I'm not giving you my money to go give to them niggas. He said it just like that.
For real. Yeah, I don't blame him.
He said them niggas got private planes and big ass churches and whatever. He like, we up here struggling, making sure. I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to give you money to go. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? My sisters and they went, they took my mom, they went, but it started after that, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what? And they've been together 40-something, 50 years. Like, man, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to go, like, I ain't holy, but I'm definitely not giving you no damn money. Never to go give to them niggas for a 3-day trip.
Right.
No, I'm never doing that.
And the crazy part about these churches like that, man, this is why. That's one main reason why I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual, like I believe in God, but this is why I don't really be taking my ass to church. Because I tell a lot of people, I say, yo, it's a fucking hustle. It's a hustle, man. Them pastors, man, they the biggest hustlers out there, bro. A pastor, the funny thing about it is a pastor will straight up tell you to empty your bank account and give to them because God said so. and people and nobody will have a problem with it. They be all sitting in church talking about amen, amen. I'll be sitting up here like, what? Like, did y'all hear what the pastor just told y'all? Like these pastors are, yo, I'm telling you, man, they the real pimps, man. And
Bro.
then on top of that, after they start emptying your wallets, then they sleeping with wives and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, the church gets a check from the government.
Right.
He gets a salary and is able to go work and everything here from the church is non-taxed. So because it's a non-profit. So what did you like? Listen to me, man. My homeboy was like, yo, come to church with me. We went to church. When we got to church and the preacher started preaching, and he know me, and I turned over and looked at him. He was already looking back. He was side-eyeing me like, this wasn't the sermon that I was trying to bring you to. The nigga in there talking about some. The nigga in there, listen, I'm from the hood. He looked like a 1989 to 93 slick ass nigga. He had them type of chains on and ropes and bracelets and watches. I'm looking at this nigga like, bro, you ain't update your jewelry so it look like you sophisticated. That's drug dealer jewelry you got on, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You got ropes on. He had like 4 or 5 ropes and a charm on 2 of them. I was like, he talking about some, y'all need to be putting more money in this in the tithe because I could go to this church and they gonna be paying me. He was stepping to the side and I'm sitting there like, this what you was trying to get me come to, dog? This nigga worse than the niggas I be with. This what y'all be doing? So and it's he want to be out there like John Gotti. I don't know any of the other sanctioning body heads, but Mauricio Suma wants to be out there like John Gotti, bro. That's how I feel. So I feel like the Turk is definitely the guy because I want the lineal to stay the lineal. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Well,
number 1 versus number 2.
You wanted to align with the Ring magazine.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
That way you get more prestige to it.
So remember, the lineal used to align with the WBA because that was really where the first lineal came from. Was the WBA? Because remember, if you come out with the belts history, it was the New York State Athletic Commission belt, and then it was they ain't call it the WBA back then. I think it was called the NBA or ABA or something like that. And then when the New York State Athletic Commission phased out, then it was that one, and the Ring magazine phased in. But then the whole joint with the once they start breaking the lineage, and shit was all over the place, then they aligned that shit with the Ring magazine belt.
Yeah, because that's where it was gonna be most legit. So you kind of get where I'm going with it now, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the Ring be a real sanctioning body. And then, you know what I'm saying? The Ring be a sanctioning body, and then you start boom, boom, like now you're gonna be like, look at the WBC and be like, man, do I even want that fucking belt? Do I want it? You know what I'm saying? Now, then you're gonna have to prove to yourself, are you in the real weight class that you're supposed to be in? When you go to IBF, you gotta be there like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then we're gonna start being able to rank you fighters as it go. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why the Turk also aligned with the WBA because he understands the history of the real belts. That's why he aligned with the Ring and he's doing deals with the WBA.
Well, like when I was coming up, the WBC was the flashy belt. The green belt was the flashy belt. The WBA had the most heritage, right? But the IBF was like, that's where the dogs was at. The dogs was in the IBF. If you got an IBF belt, you was a fucking dog.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on, when the WBO popped up, I was like
You
it,
talking about when
because
it became a major belt?
yeah, like because I transferred into like hooping and football. So when I came back to boxing, and I'm like, they was like, he the WBO champ. I said, what the fuck is that?
But it took a while for the WBO to become a major belt, because remember Marvelous Hagler always had the WBO when it wasn't the major belt, but he the one that really made it popular throughout the years. So when it became a real belt, it was like it was inevitable, you know.
But that shit didn't become a major.
Like 20 years later. But I'm saying, but
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Zab Judah was the last undisputed welterweight champion before Bud, and he had 3 belts. WBO wasn't a thing.
You talking about for what, welterweight?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the last one.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, the only reason why, because you know they said the green belt, there was a Muhammad Ali belt, right? Only reason why the WBC came flashy because Muhammad Ali was coming out of exile. And remember, the WBA did Muhammad Ali dirty after, you know, he said, I ain't gonna fight in your war. You know what I'm saying? So they did Muhammad Ali dirty, the WBA. So that was a way of the WBC to come out with their belt and say, oh, we're gonna look out for Muhammad Ali when he becomes the champion. We're gonna say and put his, picture and stuff on there. And that's how it became, you know what I'm saying, the green belt, you know?
Yeah, it became they jumped on the opportunity and ran with it.
Right. So that's why a lot of people be like, oh, because you always hear fighters talking about, oh, the green belt is it because it's green. They don't even know what they be saying half of the times, because really it all comes down to that was the Muhammad Ali belt coming out of exile. You know what I'm saying?
And for everybody in here, that's real boxing talk right there. Y'all hear that shit we just did? That's real boxing talk. We just ran that up for at least 35 minutes on what we think shit should be. And I don't understand how the motherfuckers and the powers that be can't do it. I think we kind of came up with a solution. How you feel about the ring being sanctioned, but doing the opposite, paying niggas to be their champ? How you feel about that?
I never even thought of that. Holy shit.
You smell me? Like, that's where I'm at with, but like, everybody be still talking the same old shit, bro. I'm thinking about it, bro. Like, me and Ohio be going back and forth when I be talking to boxers. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? When I be looking at shit, like, and then when I be listening to certain people, I don't talk for like 20 minutes on a panel sometimes, bro. I'm just listening. So when I light their ass up, they can't be like, I didn't say that. Yes, you did, nigga, because I listened for 20 minutes. You said that. You said that. Like, I was quiet. Like, now you don't know where I'm coming from. Like, I did it yesterday. I was listening, and niggas was talking about how Jermaine Ortiz is gonna dance circles around, he gonna give him a boxing lesson and everything. And then I'm sitting up there, and CJ was up there, and I'm like, yo, CJ, you just allowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was on some, I ain't gonna front. It was on some race shit. Like, we all cool, but it was all Puerto Ricans and Mexicans saying what Jermaine Ortiz was gonna do to Keyshawn. I was like, fuck that, man. Oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? Black Pride stand up real fast. Like, oh Lord, I pulled up like, yo, fuck Jermaine Ortiz, fuck Virgil.
Yo, the crazy part about it is that you said the Mexicans he was taking up for the Puerto Rican dude.
You know what I'm saying? And CJ is over there like, hey, I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm like, how the hell you gonna say this? Like, didn't you say they was like, nah, I didn't say Keisha. I said, yes, you did. I said, yo. And then one of the Mexicans was like, nah, Pop, he did say that. Serrano, my nigga Serrano was like, nah, he did say that. See Serrano stand on it. He know I wasn't about to become looking for nobody with no gun. I was just being aggressive because I'm like, yo, man, y'all over here just calmly, casually saying Jermaine Ortiz gonna dance around. Keyshawn is showing something. And Bo,
Yeah.
like on some real shit. Look at this nigga, man.
He's shredded. Yo, fucking Shakur look big as shit, yo.
Bruh, I was like, fuck it. T told me this shit, bro. T said Shakur really built like a high school senior state champion running back. He built like that. He just can cut down. He was just able to be cutting down to that weight because of the youth, but he's really not a little nigga on some real shit. All right, he really not little.
Yeah, but Keyshawn shredded though. Keyshawn ain't shredded. Yo,
Man, he's shredded.
I'm gonna put it like this, man. Jermaine Ortiz is not a slouch. Because he gave Loma all he can handle. He gave Teofimo Lopez all he can handle.
Yeah.
You know, like he ain't no slouch. He might not have the name, you know what I'm saying? Like per se, I guess, you know, some people don't like hardcore boxing fans, but the man can't fight. Whether he make it born or he makes it decided, the man can't fight.
That's a fact. I'm listening to you. I'm texting back with Joseph.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Word. But I just think that Keyshawn gonna be able. First of all, Keyshawn is not no little bro. I get he can make the weight. Not no little fucking dude. 1, 2. I think he's more of a pressure fighter to where he's better cutting off the ring than a lot of these guys that Jermaine fought. But I think it's gonna be one of them. I think it's gonna be a bomb burn. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna be some shit.
I think Keyshawn probably have to apply pressure because Jermaine Ortiz is just a pure boxer. And Keyshawn is a boxer puncher. So, you know, a lot of times boxers give boxer punchers a lot of problems. So I think if Keyshawn would apply pressure, I'm not saying going in reckless, but just a systematic pressure and keep the pressure on him. Don't chase him down. Just keep the pressure on him. He could have an easy night. But the minute he try to do just straight boxing with Jermaine Ortiz, he might be in a little bit of trouble. Because that's not Keyshawn's style. Keyshawn's more of a, like, I'll box your ass, but I'm boxing your ass to get your ass the fuck up out of here. So Jermaine Ortiz is just a pure boxer. I'm just going to dance on your ass for like, you know what I'm saying, 12 rounds.
Well, he been sparring with the great Shakur Stevenson. Matter of fact, let's get some of this him and Keyshawn talking. It's only like 15 minutes.
You said everybody is different. Everybody got deleted. Deleted is crazy, but I need you to explain that. You said it's a whole new team and a whole new system. Who is the new team and what is the new system?
Well, I'm gonna start with my nutritionist. My nutritionist's name is Alan Wilson. He stayed the same. He been there. His name is Alan Wilson. He's a herbalist. Super priority on the team, making sure my body is straight, everything going in and out. My PT, her name is Sunny. My head coach, Rendell Johnson, and my other coaches is Coach Ron, Coach Dorsett, and Coach Mustafa.
How does it feel? I know you said the vibes have been good in this camp, but it is different. You get used to seeing certain faces, hearing certain voices. Sometimes you need to change. You in camp with Shakur Stevenson, so I know that's you got the brotherhood there. Y'all pushing each other every day. But just how do you feel just with the new faces and the new voices around you?
Everyone should have a folding chair like this. With just a quick flick, it goes from a bag to a seat in 1 second. Sit anytime, anywhere, and give your legs.
Shut up.
These guys that I'm with now, they've been with me since I first started boxing. So I literally like the one of the main reasons why I wanted the new teams because when I saw Bomac and them have that big win with Canelo, they team was getting praised and they was like, yeah, the Omaha team and Omaha this. And honestly, I got inspired by that. because Bomac and them was telling me how when they first started off, everybody was looking at them like there was nothing, and their team was weak, and they grew up to that to be the best team in boxing. So I'm like, man, I want that. I want that for Norfolk. I want that for me. I want that for my new team. So I literally just went back in Norfolk and just got the people that I started with, and now we got to show the world who we are.
I'm gonna get one more before Roy jump in, and I'm gonna let Roy get to the actual fight. But what reflections have you had over the last year? You know, me and Roy talked in the open of the show about how, you know, the win can.
Real quick though, Bo, how you feel about what he just said?
I mean, I like it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock with Bud and them, but I like it because those are the guys. Those are the guys you started. If you started with those guys, and you felt as though they the ones that instilled all that stuff in you anyway, help you get to where you were in the Olympics and all that other stuff, why not ride it out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, you know, some people I never understood, like a lot of boxers who they start off with somebody and then they go pro and they just fucking leave that person alone. I'm like, that's a person that helped you get to where you at.
Probably ain't had no choice.
And plus,
Sometimes, you know, because he was on. I mean, when you think about it, like, I get them niggas that you came in with, but at the time, they letting, like, you able. It's like, yo, you want your team or your brothers? Remember, he got all three brothers signed.
Yeah.
So it's like now he can grow DB3 the way he really want to grow DB3.
And plus, he probably looking at it like, damn, you know, they got a whole bunch of fighters over there. They got their main guy. Like, I'm not gonna be the primary focus, you know, the primary
main guy. He would have been the main guy if he didn't leave. I didn't even say he had to leave. I ain't even saying he had to leave. But who else was gonna be the main guy?
They got a lot of fighters, upcoming fighters and stuff like that. So they probably like, let me work with this dude. You know what I'm saying? They still got that. They still got that Guatemalan dude over there. They got the upcoming new fighters coming in. Shit, Boom Boom gonna be one of the main fighters now.
I mean, hey man, it's a decision that you got to make. But it's like when I look at the landscape, it's like maybe one more, two more. It's been like before he left or before he made the decision, one more fight for Bud, and then I mean, bro, it's me. It's me. Like other than that, but if you want to build your own team, I get it. This is perfect time. You did it when you signed that the contract with Jay Prince over there on the boat with the island and everything, but.
And you know, he probably looking at his boy Shakur. He like, well, shit, Shakur got his own team. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you got your own team, like nobody.
You went out. Yeah, you went out.
Wally got Shakur and his cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's his prerogative. I was just like, just say really what it was, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen that shit and wanted that shit for Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving us cryptic shit and having it like, bro, just be like, hey man, I wanted to do it for Norfolk. And nigga, ain't nobody gonna be mad at that. Don't make it seem like it was something else. Like you just left it cryptic. Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, I thought he did say that. He said he wanted to do it for Norfolk.
He said that just the interview that happened 4 hours ago. At first, he was like, remember what? Like, yeah. In the beginning, he was like, everybody got deleted. Like, yo, delete mean like I don't fuck with them niggas no more. That's what delete mean.
Oh yeah, you talking about when he was when he crashed out that one time? When he was, I forgot, he came out of nowhere and he was like, man, it's just being DB3. I was like, damn, what the fuck happened over there?
You know what I'm saying? So then you making it seem like niggas that forgot about you or some shit. So
mean, he young. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes young cats, man, you just gotta let them go through it, man. Sometimes they say shit they regret down the road, because I think that's what happened. Like he said, nah, it's just us, and then he had backtracked it a couple of days later. It was like, no, I ain't say, it's like that. I'm just, I'm still cool with them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like some young people, man, you just gotta let them go through it, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, like, you like, nigga, you just jump back in, nigga, and then you just said that dumb shit. Like,
yeah,
don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let him finish answering this question.
Blow, and things can change overnight, and people can start looking at you different, and people can start acting different. And sometimes it's self-inflicted wounds. It's things we brought on ourselves, and sometimes it's just the way life happens. But what reflections do you have, or have you had over the last year from things that you did wrong, maybe things that just happened to you, based on the circumstances, and just you as a man, not as a fighter?
Yeah, for sure. As fighters and as a man, like you said, we got to take accountability for everything. Even when people do things wrong to us, well, we got to take accountability for us allowing that to happen. When we do things to ourselves, we got to reflect on ourselves like, Keyshawn, you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So first thing was first, I took accountability for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that I feel like I hurt or did wrong to, I literally went to them face to face, or if it was across the country, I called them. I said, look, man, I apologize. Like, I was wrong. And I did that in every situation or every relationship that I had from June, And after I took accountability and told everybody wrong and figure out how we was gonna move forward, that's when I just did my circle check. But before all this, man, I just went to God first, and He gave me the answers. He told me how to move like this. You know what I'm saying? And as I went to God, I took accountability. Then I did my circle check, and then He just gave me discernment to know who should be around me for going in the ring, and after this fight, who should be around me, just period. You know what I'm saying? So first things first, I went to God, and He told me to take accountability, and then He gave me discernment to build this new team.
So Keyshawn, my first question is, how you doing, brother? You okay?
I'm amazing. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So my first question was, do you feel like you outgrowed 135?
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your unique situation and get you every dollar you deserve.
Free promo over here. That's one of them damn commercials you can aim and you skip, bitch ass niggas. But watch what this nigga say after this, and then we gonna recap.
All right.
Yes, I feel like I outgrow 135, but if you want me to be like honest, like shoot, I feel like, I'm gonna be so honest. Like during that camp, I was like going through like a lot of mental struggles. And how I was getting through it was literally just drinking every single day. In camp, I was basically drinking every day, and I was just hurt, bro, from the previous camp and then the previous camp for that camp. And then things were just lingering on. And
Can I get
I was
$1 million?
Man, this nigga was drinking. This nigga won the championship as a damn alcohol. He pulled some JoJo Diaz shit on. How you feel about that?
Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be back at the car.
All right. But yeah, y'all, how y'all feel about Keyshawn saying I was drinking? My last 2, 3, maybe 4 camps, I was drinking. I'll say this, man. Listen, he was funny and entertaining when he was smoking weed. Let that man smoke his weed, man. Please.
Thank you.
Just let him smoke his weed. He wasn't getting in no trouble. It was nothing crazy. Let that man just smoke his bud. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen. Trust me. Listen to Pop. There's nothing wrong with the smoke. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed.
Guys, get me a lotto ticket, man.
Oh, no problem. Hey, listen. God put this shit for me, here for me, and you. Take advantage, man. Take advantage. Just saying, bro, like, let that man smoke. Like, bro, you see what this man, you see what he do when he damn drinking? Like, let that man, listen, please, let that man just smoke his weed, bro, and just, he'll be fine. This nigga be drinking, this nigga, nigga, like, he not a good drunk. And your heart start beating fast. Thinking niggas looking at you and shit. You ready to go beside a nigga head. That's all I'm saying. So, but how you feel about that though? Bo, the nigga was drinking last 3 damn near 4 camps.
Said do all the drinking.
He was drinking his last 2-3 camps. Like heavy drinking. Like drinking during camp. Not going out later, but like during camp, right before, like, yeah, drinking. The night of the damn fight, night before the fight, all that shit. That's a different type of, different type of like he just said that. He said, I was just, nigga, I was drinking the last 3 camps. Now, you know a nigga, if he give you 3 camps, you know he's drinking the last 6 camps.
Yeah, remember a couple of fights ago was the whole weed thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the drinking thing, man. He just got to get himself right all the way through. That's how I look at it. I mean, some people could function with the smoking and drinking and still fighting. Cause shit,
like,
motherfucking Pernell Whitaker.
If you smoking weed, that's a different story. But if you an angry drunk, bro, or like listen, let me be real with you. I'm a cool ass drunk, bro. Like when I drunk, it's about to be some jokes thrown around. Everybody gonna be laughing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boom, man. Everything. Like I'm just trying to make sure. I'm trying to have a good time, and then go home, probably get some. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to shoot nobody. I'm totally different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's party time with me. Like if you drinking, you like, oh yeah, we're robbing. He about to talk some shit. Like, and if you talk shit about him, he ain't gonna get mad and want to fight. We just gonna go back and forth because I know how to play. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be that. Like, but if you drinking and you looking at everybody differently and shit, can't nobody tell you nothing when you drunk. And then motherfucking smell it. Like, you can smell that shit coming out of your pores, bro. I'll be totally honest with you. Especially if you're drinking that shit straight.
Yeah, but like I said, some people could function and still be fighting, doing all that shit anyway.
When you young, yeah. That shit starts taking
even when you're older, shit, man, Pernell Whitaker was still whooping asses. That motherfucker go out and go party, come back in the fight, and still be whooping ass.
Yeah, but he stayed in the gym. The motherfuckers that party and then just wanted to do what they want, you start seeing motherfuckers looking like James Toney. Like, look at this nigga over here looking like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got the big old pop, but he look like granddaddy already. Nigga, you ain't but 36. Get your fat ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, his transition throughout his career, that shit was crazy because he used to be skinny as hell.
But he was a big, like James Toney played running back in high school, right? They say he was like, he was fluctuating between like 200, 220 in high school. Damn. So whoever talked him into going down to 160 pounds in the beginning, and he was like nigga, what 100 and what 40 fucking pounds? You know what I'm saying? That's like when you think about it now. And after that fight, he won for the belt, or he won the belt, and he yelled out, "Burt King! Burt King! That motherfucker, get that money on my goddamn face. I'm hungry. That nigga hungry, bro."
Yeah.
You got a nigga that's 220, 200 pounds, cutting between 60 to 40 pounds from his natural weight. So when he went to 68, he felt great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if he fought at 75 like that. So at cruiserweight, he was feeling great. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it's like you got, and that's when he was younger. Once you get older and your bones get thicker, you know, you grow a little bit more. You get your man strength. So he probably was a heavyweight, but they slimmed that man all the way down to 160, bro. That's why you gotta be careful now, like on some real shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I don't know how many of y'all in here, but I want y'all to take heed of that, man. Watching these boxes, man. Like you gotta be like maybe because I hoop and bowl, you know, you was in the military, so it's different. But we size niggas up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I'm hooping, I'm like, all right, am I quicker than him? Am I faster? Am I stronger? Do I got more dog? Which one do I have? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna apply to his ass. And then after I do that and he get weak, I'm gonna break down every fucking thing else he do good. That's how we size niggas up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So even in anything in boxing, you got like start looking at guys' bone density, their shoulders, their calves. Like, yo, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they look so depleted at weigh-in, but then here come the fight, and he looked like he could be in an Expendables movie. Or he could have fought Rocky or Creed. You know what I'm saying? These guys are cutting so much weight because like I don't know who's telling them, or like motherfuckers telling them, I'm not gonna pay you blah 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 to fight in this, where I'm gonna pay you if you can make this, I'll pay you this. And at a certain, like for a while, you gotta go for that shit until your name start to pop, and then you can say, eat a dick. I'm not fighting at that. I'm fighting at this. And if you can't get this, I'm gonna find somebody else that's gonna fucking get this for me.
Right.
And that's what fighters got to do. They got to do the Bud Crawford, but he taking a stand, and I'm gonna let him rock with Roy real quick.
Beating up limos with a bad mental. I was knocked out Baranchik with a bad mental. So I was just like, man, I can fight. I can do this. Like, if I just get to the fight, that I'd be good. Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like because I that was the only reason why I couldn't really lose those extra 3 pounds, because I was just drinking, you know what I'm saying?
That was all sugar. Guarantee you, like I ain't gonna guarantee, but I'm leaning more a whole lot too. If he wasn't drinking Hennessy or Douce, he was drinking tequila. I'm gonna tell y'all how, like, because there's a lot of sugar in it. I don't know if you can see Bo. I'm drinking tequila right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tequila right now. Oh, I'm just telling you, like, trust and believe. I embrace my unkness in the county, Bo. Like, I got a reality check in the county. You know what I'm saying? I was walking past, like we was in the working dorm. I was walking past to go to TV, and a little 25, 26-year-old nigga said, this was like 3-4 years ago. He said, I turned and looked, and there was nobody behind me. I said, yep, that's what I am now.
He said, that's what I am.
Bro, I had to cut and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because you know when you I don't know, but I ain't trying to, but when you work it, you get everything before the regular inmates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, CO, cut. He like, all right, don't worry about it. All of a sudden, you be laying on your bunk. They call your damn name, and you go time to go down to the barber. You get in there. The barber's a regular barber. He just was selling drugs and got caught. Nigga, we in there sharp than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I need a cut. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And to this day, I see the barber that when I was locked up with, he worked at a reservation. So it's just funny how shit go. But just saying, like, bro, like I guarantee you, he had too much sugar, and you can't drink water because then he'd have gained more damn pounds. So if he couldn't lose the damn 4 pounds, motherfucker probably would. He'd have looked like Devin Haney, and that probably would have passed out on the goddamn scale.
Damn.
Because if you're drinking, if you're doing the Adrian Broner, to be honest with you, you see what it looked like, right? So, and I've had conversations. I'm able to say it now because you can look at what he's doing and how he looked. But I had conversations with Ohio like 3-4 years ago when he told me, like, and I kept this shit. I ain't like, Bo, this is mean. Like everybody, like, you know, we lied, but like AB was flying niggas in during training camp and sparring. This nigga during sparring and shit, this nigga outside, instead of taking drinks of water, he's sipping Hennessy.
That should have dehydrate you. That should have dehydrate you a lot quicker.
But he young and feeling yourself so bad. Like the nigga was like drinking during camp, like while camp going on, he be drinking. Yeah. And then drinking water. And then like when we see him and he look great and shit, and then he go out there and be like, when you young, you can get away with that shit for only so long.
Right.
And like it just let niggas into like when that's why I be looking at the shit differently. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like nigga, you could have been something, but you literally fucked it off. Because you could have been the next Floyd, but what did you do? Doing shit like that. Like, yo, why we keep asking questions, and like niggas from Ohio get tired of getting asked these fucking questions, and they like, yo, listen, man, the nigga is your neighborhood fucker. He just happened to know how to fight and made it. You get that nigga millions of dollars, this is what happened. That's what happened with Adrian Broner. So Keyshawn said he found God and everything, but I'm gonna let him tell you that.
All right. So I don't want to get into that, but you had a lot of issues you saying beforehand. So all these changes and stuff didn't just come about after that situation. They were already building, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a good person that not showing my true emotions. Remember when I missed weight for those 4 pounds and everybody thought I was taking it like a game. Like everybody thought it didn't bother me, bro. Before I came down and I knew I was 4 pounds over, bro, I asked my team, bro, I was hurt. But as soon as that elevator opened and all the people was there, mask. Nobody gonna see me hurt. Like that's just me. You never gonna see me hurt. So it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? But you live and you learn.
Yeah, shout out to you for that, cause that's how you're supposed to do it as a grown man. This guy you got coming up, he's a guy that's been at the top for a minute. He's been at the door twice. He couldn't get through it. Are you gonna stop him from getting through it this time too?
I feel like Jermaine, he's a hell of a fighter, but I just feel like, he's just not on my level. And I feel like when people are just not on my level, I stop these guys. So I feel like I'm gonna stop Jermaine.
Bang, how you feel about that right there before I get to Jermaine real quick, Bo?
I mean, he's supposed to feel that way. A lot of fighters, a lot of times the shit they be saying is cliche. He ain't on my level. I'm about to whip his ass. I'm gonna knock him out. Even if dudes that can't even knock out people be saying I'm gonna knock him out. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, but like, how do you? But here's the thing, though. I'm not saying Keyshawn's a knockout artist, right?
Right.
But what I am saying is that, like, you know how me and Lai used to be on that shit about motherfuckers not being at their weight class like they supposed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like them 5 pounds he was cutting, like after a while, I don't care how young your body telling you that weight is not gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I kind of feel like and shit, what the fuck? I kind of feel like the nigga gonna be like, we gonna really see this nigga strength, because after he made the 140, I feel like Keyshawn may be 160 pounds in that ring, bro, on some real shit.
Nah, I don't see that.
I feel like Keyshawn gonna be close to a buck.
I just think he got good genetics. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
160 pounds, bro.
I don't know. I really don't see him blowing up like that.
He talking about going to 47.
See that part, I don't like him saying that. You want to have one fight at 140 and then you're gonna make a pit stop at 140 to not fight for a belt, and then you're gonna go to 147. Like, to me, I don't like that. Because I know people be talking about him and Shakur. I ain't even worried about that. He came out of his mouth and said, we're gonna build up him and Andy Cruz, and we're gonna fight when we get to the top. Well, you just killing that if you want to go to 147. Because I don't think Andy Cruz going to 147.
I don't think Andy Cruz going to 140.
I think he might hit the 140. I think he probably hit 140, but that's probably the most he ever go at. And to me, I think all the smoke is at 140. So why not just stay at 140 and start whipping some ass? You know what I'm saying?
He can make that weight.
You don't think so?
Bro, these dudes do not see, like, we criticize. I'm gonna be real with you, like, we criticize certain people, right? And like in boxing back in the day, when you could maximize your size and then fight there, we respected that. You knew in boxing that certain guys, like, when you could cut weight, you could be like, yo, I could cut 20 pounds. That'd be different. But these dudes is cutting 30, 40 pounds, bro.
Shit, some of them be cutting like 50 or 60 pounds.
You know what I'm saying? To make a weight class, and then you like, yo, so like when Tank was like, yo, remember what he said, Ryan? He said, you 135 pounder? You're 135 pounder. He said, yeah. He said, all right then. So what's the problem making the weight? What's wrong with the restriction? And then when Tank said, you think I'm gonna let him blow up to 155, 160 pounds? No. But Ryan, before that happened, Tank gave you the option to be A-side. And you said you was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, and then you had mental shit, and then you
Ryan would have never been the A-side in that fight. Because Ryan hasn't even, I get it, he got the high school girls, but that shit wasn't gonna translate him being the A-side over Tank.
At that time, you don't let him say that and try to use that as you immediately right after that talking about something. You not fighting Tank. You fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao say, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Then you say that you bipolar and got mental issues and you need to step away from boxing. But then, like, you was talking shit about Devin as soon as, like, in a fight. I was like, yo, this dude right here. That's when I knew it wasn't what we used to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the only way to change that is guys have to fight each other. They're actually supposed to fight each other. And don't wait till you get old and the shit don't matter. Stop worrying about that motherfucking old, man. That old don't really like it's only, I'm gonna be real with y'all. And you fighters, it's only gonna be one of y'all that do that. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do that.
Right.
Matter. Like, it's gotta matter, bro. Like, when you go up and down resumes, okay, Floyd got 50 fights. You up and down that ladder at that time we was watching. Some of the guys that Floyd destroyed and beat, those guys was good journeymen, contenders, some champions, Hall of Famers, legendary fighters. That's how he did it. Like, you beating a bunch of journeymen and some niggas you trying to act like they was this shit is not gonna fly when it comes to mano y mano. It just ain't. It's not.
Yeah, you right. You right about people worrying about the O. You know, this is the sad part, and I hate to say it. It only seemed like our people, as far as boxers, are worrying about some fucking O.
It's
You know what I'm
only
saying?
us, bro. It's
Be- be-
only the heavy melatonin people, man. It's only the like people be like Roy Jones' legacy could have been way more. Yeah, but Roy's a fighter.
Right.
He's not worried about what the O look like and what you think. He don't give two shakes of, you know what I'm saying, the horse's ass or like what you like, bro. He's a fighter. He did this shit, so it is where it is now. He put the sport on his back. He want other guys to put the sport on their back.
Because you notice, like the Mexicans and shit, they could care less about a fucking O, because they know for a fact. And that's another thing. These motherfuckers know for a fact they technically the bag when it comes to black people trying to fight them. Because like I never understand, and then you got these content creators be like, "Yo, that Mexican dude ducking that brother." But here it is, it's another brother that want to fight the brother, but they don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, and it make these fighters only want to go after some fucking Latino dude. I'm like, man, nah, man, y'all can break bread with each other. Like,
I'm gonna
fuck
tell you the golden era of boxing, bro.
the 80s,
When it come to us, 70s, 80s,
90s too.
70s, 80s, we may have like 25, 30-year run. But after that, that shit went, because, you know, up until that, you know, you had to have, it was one black guy that was going to be it, right? And now they put it right back to that, because for the longest time, like, I hate to say it, but the Great White Height exposed boxing, and people had like, that movie wasn't really what it was. Like, yo, bro, listen, I get it was a comedy and it was a spoof, you know what I'm saying? But when Samuel Jackson was like, they tired of niggas beating up niggas and shit like that, it's like, but now we want niggas to fight each other, and they won't. It's like, what do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's when they start talking about the black murderer's role and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, you know, I hear a lot of content creators talking about the black murderer's role, but they trying to compare it to the black murderer's role of the fucking the 50s and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that's a wrong comparison right there. You know, like the 40s and 50s, they had their little black murderer's role where they keep the white guy protected and let all the black people beat each other up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But they trying to use that. Like I hear like certain content creators now, oh, it's the black murderer's role. I'm like, man, they need to stop that shit, because this is a different era. Because the talent, most of the talent are the black people, so they should be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they it's almost like they put a value on another race to get a bag. Like, man, I would be,
It's
man, if I was in that,
exactly what the hell you just said, bro. It's exactly what you just said. This look, hey yo, hold on, come back here, cause this one right here, I'm gonna show you. This one right here, dangerous. Don't act like you ain't gonna get in the screen. Act like you don't like screen time. This one right here.
mm-hmm.
See how she's trying to look all like dangerous.
Oh,
You hear
boxing?
me?
Boxing too?
No. Grappler. I'm gonna get in the box. See the face? See the face?
Yeah. I used to do the grappling joint too. The you know, when I was a kid, I wrestled. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, it's very good discipline.
Man.
I try to put, you know, I put my daughter in. She ended up quitting, but
No. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Once I get where I want to be,
yeah,
I ain't gotta ask. I'm like, yo, what took you so long? You know how many chokeholds I had to get out of? Because I'm from the street where nigga put you in chokehold just to see if you can hang around.
Right.
You know how many chokeholds I had to show her I can get out of? She tried to put me in 3, 4, 5 chokeholds that my cousin that teach jujitsu to and got his kid wrestling. He taught her some moves and she done. I'm like, man, what the hell? Yeah. So I know if you a little boy and you fuck around and you will find out. Like, I'm good. I'm 6'1". But all you 5'6", 5'7" niggas, if you ain't equipped, if you ain't had no dad in your life, she'll do something to you. She'll do something to you. I'm telling you, she'll do something to you. Quick. Bro, how old you think she was?
Oh, probably about 9 or 10 or something.
12. I'll let you see when she was standing up, she was out of the screen. She's 12.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got all types of problems with her already.
Yeah, she about to go through.
I got to move out of New York.
York.
I got to move out of New York so I'm able to get gun license.
You got to move out of New York to get a gun license?
Bro, unless you got security, unless you got a security license or some shit like that, or you can pass them. You can't have no gun license in New York.
Shit, yeah, you can.
You have to be. You can't have anything, bro. It's crazy up here right now.
Yeah, my uncle, he just moved from New York. He retired in the city, then he went down south. Nah, my uncle had a gun like every day.
Guarantee you.
A permit and everything.
Guarantee you, he had another license that he could do. He could be armed security.
Nah, he was doing construction. He and plus I got the, they got the app with the rules of the gun law rules and stuff. It's an app. It only costs $2.
That
One
app
time
right there. Well, listen, bro, it's I'm gonna be real with you. After the ghost gun shit, remember that shit? Remember that shit? After the ghost gun shit, bro, they tighten up on New York, bro.
Yeah, but ghost guns are illegal. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
I get that, but bro, a lot of shootings, and when there was a lot of ghost guns, like a lot, like tens of thousands, not hundreds, but tens of thousands of niggas that they locked up had ghost guns. Not just black people when I say that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers they locked up had ghost guns where they assembled the shit like Fisher Price. And the laws got real strict. Real strict. Like when that shit happened like 2021, 2022, after that, laws got strict in the motherfucker up here, bro. Like, I remember a lot of niggas I know that had nothing on their record when to go get a gun. It was like, yo, these motherfuckers denied me my license. I got real strict, bro. Like, whatever, like, and then on some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
On certain shit, they grandfather niggas in, and a lot of that shit is gone right now. Like, my pops is grandfathered in on certain shit, like from being in the military.
Yeah.
From like way back in the day, that him going into the military back then, and what he did is equivalent to maybe 6 to 8 years in college. So when his name would pop up for jobs, my dad was never out of work too long. Then only time he was out of work long, he was in North Carolina, it was that drought. That nigga moved to New York, job. And then he got a job where he was one thing, but his supervisor was like, he's so dependable. She made him lead janitor. So he went from cleaner to head janitor.
Uh-huh.
You feel what I'm saying? Under her. So so when you grandfathered in, shit be different because military way back then. Like I remember the lady was like, your dad came in here with his VFW car and the numbers were so we don't even have that shit. We had to issue. We had to give him like what I'm talking about, Bo. We in the military, like they don't even his shit was his numbers was shorter and now the numbers are longer and they had to give him everything brand new. Like his picture was faded off the shit. It was so and he's so old school that they was just like, you know what? Don't worry about it, mister. We gonna do it for you because we know you don't know how to update and do all. You ain't gonna care about that. We'll do it for you. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it, but I feel like when you the discipline of certain shit be different. But let me finish this with Jermaine Ortiz before we get up out of here. We're gonna critique him because he got a whole different type of what happened to him when it come to this fight.
Jermaine Ortiz, man, one of the top contenders in the game, a fighter who has fought top flight competition, world champions throughout the course of his career. You the co-main event, Jermaine, for the Ring 6 January 31st card at the storied Madison Square Garden live on DAZN against Keyshawn Davis. How did this fight come about, brother? And thank you for coming on the show.
No, thank you for having me. It's blessed being on here with two legends. Man, how this fight came about, this has been one of the messiest fights to make for me in my career, to be honest. I was first told I was going to fight Richardson Hitchens, and I signed that. He said he signed it, and that's what I'm prepping for. And then they say he's out. Then it's Keyshawn Davis. Then they say, all right, Keyshawn's out, and now it's back with Hitchens. It was just a lot of back and forth the whole time. And then finally it was decided that it was Keyshawn Davis, but it was so much back and forth. I signed deals to fight both of them, and it was just weird because I think at one point Keyshawn comes like, "Oh, you're gonna fight me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight you," but I thought I'm supposed to fight Hitchens. Right. That's who the promoters are telling me.
See, that's crazy right there, bro. Like trying to game plan for who you gonna fight, who the fuck am I fighting? Am I fighting for a belt or am I fighting for this name real fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I doing here? That's crazy.
Yeah. That's the part that sucks about boxing, man. You can schedule a fight and the fight could get canceled and shit, redone over, in this case, you're going back and forth between two people. And then remember, Richardson Hitchens was going through a contract. He was in free agency, and he was going to try to do it without Matchroom, and then realized his volume wasn't as high as he thought it was going to be, and he ends up going back to Matchroom. So I think all that shit came into play with Ortiz going back and forth between him and Keyshawn.
Yeah, and then and then Matchroom probably was like, we got something else in line for you, blah blah blah. So now it's like, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let him say a little bit up before we get up out of here. But Jermaine, this just that right there is enough.
So I'm gonna sign it right now. But this was way before I even knew I was really gonna fight him, because then I signed the deal with Hitchens, and that's what they're telling me I'm fighting, and just back and forth, and that's what it came down to. So,
man,
some old school advice. Can you get some old school advice for Andre?
Yeah.
Let me get some old school advice, okay? When somebody come to you and say, "Are you fighting me?" You tell them, "Damn right, when."
Yeah.
I don't care what you got signed over there.
Yeah.
I don't care what you got signed over there. Somebody come and say, "You fight me?" Damn right, when? When you ready? Right now? When you ready?
You understand me? That's what you gotta get. That's what we gotta get back in this fight game. You don't tell them, yeah, but no, that sounds like you already want to do it. You feel me? You gotta
No,
say
it wasn't. Yeah, but it was. I was like, yeah, I'll sign it. Of course, I'm gonna fight you. But they told me I'm fighting Hitchens. It's just crazy. But I see what you're saying. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Forget about what they say when you want to do it. Yo, I'll let y'all watch the rest of that shit because you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You see how Roy got pissed quick. Now, fuck all that nigga run up on me about some bullshit, nigga. Nah. I think the Pensacola nigga just popped out real quick. But yeah, how you feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jermaine Ortiz got a whole different. Like, I thought I was fighting Africa, and that like that's two different type of fighters that you're about to get in the ring with on some real shit.
Who you going to game plan for? I mean, as far as the shit was funny, but at the end of the day, that's not Jermaine Ortiz's personality. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, too, is that you want to be like, yeah, we fighting because we see a lot of that go on, and those fights never come to fruition anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times you see fighters going back and forth online? Yeah, you want to fight me? No, I ain't ducking you. No, yeah, let's do it, and the fight never happens. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, I don't have any problems with Jermaine Ortiz did. You know, like when I was fighting, what's the name? Oh, so like I have no problems with that because they don't control their careers.
That's what it is. As of right now, they definitely don't. As of right now, they definitely don't control their damn career.
Roy just pissed off because he's like, man, fuck, man.
If he done that to me, I'm telling you what I did.
Yeah.
We want to fight right now? We can fight right now. Nah, wait to win. You wearing up on me. You asking me, what you want to do? You want to fight right now? So when it comes to that, I feel Roy when it comes to that. Like, motherfucker still run up on you, talking about you want to fight. Motherfucker, I'll beat your, I'll punch on your shit right now. Keep playing with me. Word. You better not say no gay shit. Like, you talking about that shit with T. That's why you gotta love Ward&Jones Jr., man. Man, we running it up, man. This is a quick one. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, Bo? I don't know. I might jump back on later on in the late night. Anything you want to say? Next time you jump on, man, make sure you drop your link in the chat, man, because Bo be breaking down a lot of shit. Y'all gotta stay tuned, man. Word. Some of the shit I be making content off of, I be using some of and be using in my content. I be using, like, I heard Bo say that shit, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, he motherfucking right. But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, hey, appreciate you having me on and whatnot, man.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I gotta say, yeah. I mean, I always say that, you know what I'm saying, because it's good, like it's much appreciated and stuff, and then hopefully I get the joint with Boone going on this week. You know what I'm saying? I did.
Yeah, I spoke to him. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Yeah, I think it's me, you, and not nobody else people. Yes, sir. That's a definite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so try to set something up.
I got the call yesterday too. We good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we both good. I got the call yesterday. We definitely both good. Like, he made sure he took time out today during training camp, work, and the kids. At least be like, yo, me, you, and I ain't even gonna say who else, but it's definitely me and you and some other, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because I know, like I said, I know he's been busy. That's why I never really kept bugging him because I know how people, when they get to camp, man, they locked in.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like when real guys are locked in, not drinking during camp and shit. So
right.
He locked in. He had some weight to lose because like, you know what? Hold on, wait. You know what? Because like I'm acting like, what the fuck? I can't do this shit. Like, I'm fucking tripping. For real. Like, Boom is not no. He not a little dude.
Nah. I got some pictures he sent me, man. Like he shredded. He shredded, man.
But like he gonna put Boom can put hurt on some niggas, bro. Like,
And I seen a joint. It was on somebody's page. They posted one of his fights. On Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one too. Yeah, like one to fight when the shit he sent me, like when he in the amateurs. Hold on,
Yeah.
which one did you see? When
I
he hit
seen
the
the one.
guy
It was on somebody's page. He hit somebody, dude stumbled into the ropes and shit.
with your left hand?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He had the blue
I
one.
put a lot of time and effort, and I put a lot of dedication into boxing. Like people call me and they ask me what I'm doing, and I'm watching boxing. I'm at the gym, or I don't know. It's just boxing is all in me. Like I eat, sleep, and think, and box. Like literally, my favorite thing about boxing is sparring and getting in the ring and punching people. I love physical contact. It's just something about it. I want the world to see how skillful I am, how talented I am. I'm standing on that. I'm excited to get in the ring.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm be real.
Was that his channel?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know he had a channel.
I snatched that up. You know what I'm saying? Some shit
Yeah.
that I put in, like I'm be real with you too. Like, look at this shit being live. I'm be real with you. Boom. Need us. Because that keep him feeling like not just people around him and in the town gassing him. There's guys that's watching and everything that be like, nigga, you got some talent. Nigga, you can do something. Like, he need that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Or he'll just, you know what I'm saying? He'll just be like a nigga that like in like round the way and wherever he from, like don't fuck with. But nigga, you could be generational talent. He got all the tools.
Yeah, he just got to stay focused.
Just, you know what I'm
Because the
saying?
thing is that as long as you got a goal that you want to meet, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Bro. Like that's the thing. If you want to be champion, like if he's shooting for the moon,
right?
So and he's late because I went back and did some digging. He had a real buzz and everything was locked in, but it's not no even it's what do you say, cliche? He had a baby, you feel me? And he wasn't already making money off of boxing. He was like the next to be getting ready set to be making money off of it. But when you got a baby, that don't matter. I got so the niggas this nigga started making money and he started making legal money, working and coaching and working at the school. So you know what I'm saying? So like, at I gotta get all the hours I can get. It ain't gonna be hard coming to the gym. Now that he got everything set and straight, yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And times you got to make sacrifices to get where you want to go at.
That's a fact. So yeah, we definitely up in there. But anything you want to say something before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I catch you. You said you coming back on later, or you?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back on later.
Cause it's already like after 10:30.
Man, I'll probably figure out something. If not, I'm gonna jump on early in the morning. I'm off.
Oh,
yeah, I'm off. I'm off today and tomorrow. So I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Definitely. And I'm gonna be premiering shit that we did over last year.
Yeah.
So if you see it in this premiering and you be like, oh shit, I don't remember I said that shit. Yep, I'm gonna be running it up on niggas.
Damn. Yeah, what I gotta do now, I had been recording, some videos. I gotta put them out and shit. It was like other shit outside of boxing too I be talking about.
Bro, you got enough subs. All you need now is probably the shorts and watch outs. and you monetize.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Cause I was talking on some shit, I talk about my team, the Baltimore Ravens, and then I was talking like some other shit like overseas. Like I did a short on Anthony Joshua, and that shit got a lot of hits like right away. That's when he had that car accident. But I had did my shit early. I ain't do it like I ain't wait for a while. When I found out about it, I did a short on it real quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit caught on.
Man,
But of
figure
course,
out your algorithm and run that shit up.
Yeah.
Because it's a certain amount of shorts that you gotta have, either shorts or some other shit. But you already got the subs. All you need is the watch hours. So whatever motherfuckers ain't saying now, run that shit up, man. Like, and I'll be real with you. And shout out to him. Salute to him for letting me be on. But Marco Boxing,
Mm-hmm.
be on this panel every time I click the link. Yeah. I'll be real with you. I grabbed like 30, 35 subs real quick fucking with Marco. Live's been up, everything. Like networking with Marco, networking over there with like I go to Dean, Just Do, B3, BVO. Like people seeing me all over, they know that like, oh yeah. So when I actually do my content, they be like, I ain't even know you had a channel. Like, yeah, pull up. And it's been different. Just networking out there and not and easing in to where they like they comfortable with you to where they're like, yo, nah, say what you really feel. And then you know what I'm saying? They fuck with you. Like I said, I spazzed out on Marco Boxing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't spazzed like we gonna fight. It was just like on some boxing shit. Like, man, y'all talking too much shit. I don't like. That's that's who I am. So that's
I gotta make my way on it, but I never, I watched it sometimes, but I never like hopped on his live and shit.
I'm gonna tell you how, well, this is how we do it, right? Same way I did it. You already know. You see CJ up there, right?
Yeah.
If CJ is on the panel, click the link. When you jump on, and CJ be like, who that is? You be like, yo, CJ was good, it's bold. He gonna lose his mind. He gonna be like, oh shit. He gonna start feeling way more comfortable in talking shit because he know that we the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes CJ, I be telling CJ, I be wanting to tell CJ, yo, CJ, bro, stop being so pro-black. Just want to talk boxing, man. We want to talk boxing with some guys that got some real questions and got real knowledge of this shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but like, cause a lot of guys just be over there blowing smoke. Like I be watching Marco, he be making shorts and making videos while people are talking. So, and he don't got no problem answering no question. Like he don't feel like he above nobody. He a white boy from Hell's Kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. So over there, I appreciate the shit I got from Marco, Dean, Mark Nash,
Yeah, I haven't been in Mark Nash joint in a while. But Mark Nash be doing this shit late at night, man.
Late night, yeah. You got like that's what I'm saying. Like I catch Marco, he may be between he do a afternoon shit and he do a late night shit. I catch B3, argue with him, argue with BVO, go over there to body. You know what I'm saying? Being on body work, right? Me and being over there on body, we be on Marco at late night. Like when Koki and me and Koki seen each other, he was like, "Smoke, that's you." I was like, "Koki, that's you." So it's already like it feel comfortable in that bitch. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I'm gonna tell you something funny right now. Like I know you don't, the nigga HLD that came on that one time. You don't like him, right? But check this shit out. If you talking crazy and spicy and the shit don't sound right, you can get kicked off the show at Marco shit, a nigga will pay for you to be kicked off for
Yeah, they got that shit from they got that shit from Ness and them.
Yeah. Like, but he
Yeah.
fuck with him too. But like nigga,
Yeah.
nigga pay for you to get so nigga HRD got booted for 4 days by the nigga Mick. You know what I'm saying? And the shit was funny as hell. He said, I rock with all the channels like you do. Like for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just rocking with the but we gonna get up out of here in a second, man. This shit right here I'm gonna spaz out and be gone for like a minute and then I'll be back. But say what you want to say before we get up out of here, bro.
Nah, man. Like I said, man, thanks for having me on, man. Definitely catch you on the next one. If you do come back on, in like an hour or two, yeah, I'll be on there. If not, if you be on in the morning, I'll probably just be listening. I'll just be at work, just listening to it and shit.
Yeah, let me know, man. I'm gonna pull up.
All right, cool. All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to post a couple of videos before I hit the bed and shit. So.
Okay, I'm getting sure. And y'all, we up out of here, man. Told you I'd be back, man. My computer be spazzing sometimes. But we up out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed. And y'all stay smoking, man. And I'm glad y'all tuned in to the smoke session.
Distance burning, touchdown, turn, face slow, that head turn, rain drip, blur, ashtray full, still empty, pull heavy, lungs turn limpy, phone on mute, phone friendly, whole crew float, move gently. Welcome to the smoke section, no stressing, keep smoking and enjoy the show, home in the slow flow. Welcome to the smoke section. You talk deep confession. You smoking and enjoy the show.
Man, shout out to Bill's motherfucking boot camp, man. Executive producer, whether you know it or not. These joints is flaming Bills. They loving this shit. Nigga, I'm gonna bring it back like Funk Flex in this bitch. You can dance to it. My daughter like it, but she be hating like, why you got that fly song? Don't worry about it. I got 3 more too. Bill sent me. Don't even worry about it.
Distance burning, touchdown, turn, face slow, that turn, rain drip, blur, ashtray full, still empty, pull heavy, lungs turn limpy, phone on mute, phone friendly, whole crew float, move gently. Welcome to the smoke section, no stressing, keep smoking and enjoy the show. I'm in a slow flow. Welcome to the smoke section. Deep talk, deep confession. Keep smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip, slow. Got me on the table, story in the swirl, every cone, every cable. Ceiling got waves, get move unstable. But my heart stays steady, no label, no label. Laugh every chest, we still grinning. Pastel, small hell, still winning. Eyes red, mind clear, head spinning. Every pour, new scene, new beginning. New slide through and the smoke rise. To stay real when the buzz dies. Get past here, love short times. Hope pain fade in the porch light. Welcome to the smoke section. No stressing. You can and enjoy the show. Home in a slow flow. Welcome to the smoke section. Deep thoughts, deep confession. You smoking and enjoy the show. Let the time drip, drip slow.